What's up, guys? Long time no see. It has been quite a little bit of time since I've made my last video. Many apologies for that for people who actually enjoy the videos and wanted more. I've been working like crazy. Unfortunately, I'm always working, and I don't have much time to really like build too many other things. I have ideas, but I need to like get them down on paper before I can actually like start the build, and I just don't, unfortunately, have time for that. So it's been so long since I made a video, and I figured I would make one finally, and this one would be to show you guys my collection so far of all the figures, cars, models, mega blocks, mega constructs, a couple of replicas. Yeah, I just wanted to show you guys my collection so far. So far, because of like all you guys and all other collectors and builders, we're always getting something else because all the new stuff comes out. So, anyways, I'm gonna widen out here because these are the cars. Uh, I guess I'll start with those later. I want to rather start with all the figures here. This is all the figures I have. Many figures, many. And for some people, it's probably not a lot. For some people, it is. But, anyways, we're gonna start with the start with the top floor. Right there is a Snake Eyes, but this is a very high-end figure from a company called 1000 Toys, or 1000 Industries, but I think it's 1000 Toys, 1000 Toys. And this is a certain maker who has a certain figure and skeletal frame he uses. I forgot what it's called. Synthetic Human, if you guys ever look it up. And I've wanted this for a very long time and saved up for him, and I got him, and he is one of my all-time best figures. That's why I got him at the top. He is very cool. He comes with a lot of good stuff, very high quality. I've never had figures before where I had to get a figure case like this, but I do not want it to get dusty. And ever since these guys came in the mail, I have not touched them once with my fingers or my hands. I always have gloves on since they got here, so I try to take care of them. Over on the other side, we have this is their rendition of G.I. Joe, but this is synthetic style G.I. Joe, because if you see his head right there, it's kind of like a mask he's wearing, and he's got a cool skeletal frame. Even the eyes move and everything. You could take that mask off, and he doesn't come with that jacket. All the clothes are normal, but he came with a cool style jacket that has a tag on everything. But I ordered this separately because it has the 1000 Toys logo. And I just love hoodies, and it definitely looks pretty cool with the way I positioned it, in my opinion. So that's pretty cool, I think. This is one of the first toys I've ever gotten when I started my collection. This is from a company called Ryobot, from an anime show I didn't even know about until I got this, because I just love the way the figure looked. And it's called Broken Blade, or in Japanese they call it Break Blade, but I guess for the English dub it's Broken Blade. And I watched it. It's actually a very good anime, and this figure is very hard to find. It's quite expensive, even used, and it's very delicate. And I also have a case for this one, and he's pretty dope. I've always liked him, and I've always liked the look. It's very cool. Above is a Voyager class, I think they're called, Starscream. That is a F-22 from the movie, of course, and I like to have it at the top. You'll see why when I show the entire top floor. So there's the top tier. Hard to see because I have so much here, but I have another Voyager class Starscream right there from the CGI animated show from a little while ago. For you youngsters, it's probably old as hell for you, but for us guys at my age, it was a really cool show. I got the big version right there when I used to work at Universal, and they had a cool comic shop, and I always, every chance I got, went there to get toys. There's a mini version of him right there on his left, or our left rather. What else? Right here is a Masterpiece Transformer Starscream. This is right before Takara, it was bought out from Takara Tomy from Hasbro, and they changed the mold to that ugly one. If you guys look it up, you'll see that it does not look like this anymore. This was right before they changed the mold, but they did change the paint, because they do have the original one, which I was able to find, and I got it on the other side. I'll show you that right now in a second. There's a little Starscream I found just to have him right there. That's exactly what he looks like when he transforms. I got a Hot Wheels right there. Just a thing I've had for a while. Just a great, cool Le Mans racer, I believe this is. I've got the helicopter. If you've watched my previous videos, you guys already know about my customized helicopter. Love that guy. I got another old school Hot Wheels from when I was a real little kid. I tried to keep it this long and kept it in good condition. Got a Zippo under there just for a riser box to set it off. Got a tiny little micro car right there. I'll show you more of those when I show you more of the cars. Got the Starscream card that came with the original Starscream MP3 masterpiece when Takara told me was exclusively making them. Had a weird paint job too. I've never seen Starscream this paint job when I show it to you, but I don't know why they chose that. There's a Japanese tuner right there, Toyota Trueno, if I'm saying that incorrectly, I apologize. And just love the way it looks. Love cars, so it's back there. Right here, I have a badass model of a Russian Su-35. That's Sukhoi. And I love Russian jets. They're just gorgeous to me. This one has a beautiful shape. Love the camo. It was quite expensive, and I was disappointed when I got it because, unfortunately, the camo is not on the undercarriage on the bottom side. It's just a flat color right there. It looks cool, but it should match that just like in real life. But, you know, you get what you get, and I still love it, and it's a great die-cast model. Here's a Mega Constructs tank. Never got to make a video of this one. I wanted to because I wanted to make on the inside my own custom like mobile outpost center where it's got a computer inside. He's got, like, if anybody's ever played Metal Gear Solid 4, like when Drebin, the arms dealer, he had that cool armored car, and it was like he had a soda machine in there, his monkey and all that stuff. Yeah, I wanted to try to make something like that, but I just don't have the time. And like I said, I want to get it on paper first before I start building. Here is another Le Mans racer. That's a Cadillac. The other one is I believe this car is a Alfa Romeo, last I checked. This one's a Cadillac, Hot Wheels, just to go with it, the Le Mans. Tiny little bit of rust right there on the wheel, if anybody already saw that and wants to judge me. There is Grimlock, another tiny little one. Came with a little set of these guys right here, so they're small. But there's that jet I was telling you guys about, and it's Starscream, but I don't know. I've never seen Starscream this color, especially in any movie, any TV show, especially the cartoons, which this is based on, so go figure. I don't know. There is Optimus Prime, same Voyager class. I tried to have him and Starscream in the same position, kind of. If you can see that, they're both pointing the gun. There's another mini, so I have the big guy and the little guy right next to him. Big guy, little guy right next to him. Have a little set. You'll see that I have a little OCD with my collecting. And now I'm going to widen out right here. There's my top right there. Love my guys, love my toys. Here's the first shelf under. We'll start with Optimus Prime right here. If anybody's ever seen this, this is actually an Optimus transforming pen. And really, it's not really a transforming pen because the only thing that's a pen is this gun right here that can come off. You can actually take this barrel off, and there's a little ballpoint pen at the end. So really, the pen is the gun that he's holding. The figure itself just turns into a stick that you put the gun on. So yeah, it's kind of a pen, but still an awesome figure. Then I tried to position him as cool as I could. Here's a Mega Constructs a Spartan. This was from the Halo 5. What was his name? Osiris. Not Osiris. What was her name? Team. Oh, I forget. Just played the game the other day too. And you know, this is just him from the game. I put a gun on his back. I made this little small style hill that he's like at the top of course, because he's Master Chief. Here's a Revoltech mini Iron Man. I've always wanted an Iron Man figure. I don't have one, and I like miniature figures a lot, and this was a mini because they're just a little cooler, and they have a little more detail sometimes. Just because they're small, they have to make up for the the size with the detail. Behind him, that's my mobile outpost, not mobile, but my outpost command center that I've shown you guys in my previous video. Go ahead and check that out if you haven't seen it. What else? Got Starscream. That's a minifig, just like the other one. He can transform the jet, and that's what he looks like basically in that jet form. Same exact figure, just bigger. We got an SH Figuarts Vegeta, Super Saiyan, yeah, regular Super Saiyan, not 2, I thought it was. And we got Ultimate Son Gohan. super cool when I found him. It was at a bookstore, like at a Walden's bookstore. I was with a friend, and I couldn't believe I saw that because usually I only find these online or at a Japanese toy store, and this was at a bookstore, and I lost it, and I bought a couple of those guys. We're gonna go to the next shelf, right here from Call of Duty Advanced Warfare, or I believe it was Advanced Warfare. It's one of those hover bikes, and I went and customized the figure a little bit, put a hood head on him with that mask and what do you call it, glasses, got the exosuit, pretty much the same. Haven't customized it too much, pretty much at all. Really the only thing I did was put an extra red light right there at the back, just to give it a little more. Here's my customized bike that you guys have seen before. Only thing new that I've done was put a circular piece right there to act more of components on the engine. Put some knee pads on him, makes him look a little cooler. We got a Micro Machines military car. Took me a while to find that, and I finally got it, and I always wanted it. When I was a kid, I used to play with those little army guys, and as you guys know, these Call of Duty figures are basically, the Mega Bloks figures are like modern versions of these guys for our generation, that you can actually pose them and everything. But I wanted to have the original posed with all the modern, just as a nostalgia thing. And got the American flag that came with, I forget what set it came with. I think it came with one of the World War II sets. Behind him, we got a T-800. I want to get a lot of them so I can make like a little Terminator scene. Got my Humvee right here. You guys have seen that in the video. Only thing is, I wish I could show you guys that I changed, is I put a not a flashlight, I'm going to grab a flashlight so you guys can see. I put a laptop, and it looks so much cooler than that stupid folding Lego piece I put in. And this time the passenger really looks like he's navigation commander or navigation guy. Always lack of a better word. Put the flashlight back. All right, so where were we? Got the Humvee. Right here, I have an old Hot Wheels Corvette. I just like to put all kinds of toys together. I don't just have one theme. I try to fit as much stuff as I could in here. Got this case right here that's empty, just as a riser box. Got another T-800, and of course the T-800 Arnold Schwarzenegger Terminator. Got to have the original right next to the skeleton. I got that a long time ago when GameStop used to take your points and you could redeem them for like t-shirts, buttons, lanyards, toys. This cost about, I don't know, 350,000 points. I had to buy like 2 consoles and 400 games and 2 controllers just to cover half of this figure. Not really, I'm exaggerating, but yeah, it's a pretty cool figure. It used to be white, and it's been so long it's starting to fade to yellow, but I still like it. Back there is a Yo Mega Saber Wing Yo-Yo. That's right, guys. I am currently 31, and I used to play with yo-yos when I was a kid, and I actually liked them a lot, and that was the best one I ever had, and I was able to find one. And, you know, as I'm getting older, I want to try to have all the things I had when I was younger. Back there, we have another one of my very, very first figure toys I've ever gotten to start my collection. That's a Masked Rider Ixa from SH Figuarts Kamen Rider. Another show I never watched. It's basically, if you guys are fans, a version of like Power Rangers from Japan. It's still going strong, I think. And then there's this guy. Really liked him a lot. Let me get my flashlight again. Sorry about the lighting, guys. I'm not a professional, and you know that. So there's the light, and he comes with a cool white hat. And his name is, what is his name again? Skull Crystal, I believe. And it's just a cool figure. You guys can look it up. SH Figuarts Skull Crystal. Really cool figure. And of course, up here, I don't think I've ever shown you guys a video of this. This is the Hoverjet, one of the first line of vehicles of the series of Call of Duty. And yeah, I got that. I made this poor excuse for a stand. Looks like a little kid made it. You guys can judge me all you want. But you know, it makes it stand, and there it goes. So here's the first thing, and if you guys notice, I made kind of like a star, where the F-22 is the top of the star, the helicopter is one side, jets the other side, these 2 jets, this one, they all go to a point. It kind of looks like a star if you look at it. Maybe I'm crazy. Go down here. Right here is a cool die-cast version of the old cartoon Batman when I was a kid. And it's the Batwing, and obviously you can see it's shaped like the bat symbol, which was really cool about it. and it's really cool. I just like the way it looks, and I got some Batman stuff behind it. Yeah, why don't we do that? Because there's a lot of stuff. Right there, it's just a Batman watch. I would never wear a watch like that. I basically just don't wear watches, but I like to have it for the setting for Batman. It comes with a cool box. There's an old die-cast motorcycle from the old show, too, that goes along with this that when I was real young. I'm surprised I still have it and I never lost it. And that's just a lighter that had a cool Detective Comics, old school Batman stuff on it. How can I not put it with that? And behind, we have another SH Figuarts Batman. Do I have the flashlight handy? No, I don't. Another SH Figuarts. That's Dark Knight from the one with Heath Ledger playing Joker. Next to him, we got SH Figuarts Darth Maul. And that's one of my favorites. Went up quite a bit since I bought it. Love that guy. This is another thing from when I was a kid. This is a... Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. There's a Batmobile Hot Wheels car, another Batmobiles. Like I told you guys, I try to have a little Batman theme going right there, going from the top to the bottom all the way here. This is Max Elos and Spinax. This was one of the tall, like, this guy's basically a foot and a half, foot and 2 inches, foot and just over a foot figure of Bionicle. And I didn't even ask for this. I got this for my birthday when I was younger. My parents obviously knew I loved toys so much, they just picked out whatever they thought I'd like, and they gambled pretty well with this one because I've loved it so much. I kept it for so long and had to put it back together. And I lost the chain. That's the one thing. It comes with a chain you put together, but this is an old chain I had, and I made it the leash for this guy. And he has a jet that goes to a Gundam called Sword Impulse Gundam. Unfortunately, I lost that to a little accident, and this is all that remained of it. So I kept it like he was coming out and biting it, like it was coming to swing around right here, and he caught it, just literally stuck his mouth out. We got Muscle Machines right here, Dodge Charger, Muscle Machines Japanese tuner, the Toyota Supra, of course. That's from the Hero Factory, I believe it's called. I was so bummed out when I got older and I realized that Bionicle was discontinued. They don't make it too much anymore. So this was their other lineup, and even this discontinued, and I'm lucky I found this. This is a Hero Factory figure by Lego, technically. And his legs are already folded. He's squatted almost like he has to be turned on. He'll fully stand up. And I put a little 50-cent machine drawer. You can't see it too well because, like I said, I'm not professional. I'm not good with lighting. I got a figure in there. It's just a small mech. So I just wanted to have the cool thing of a small mech with a cool big mech right there. So there's that shelf right there. And this is my Metal Gear type of shelf. Only one character in here. Well, 3 technically. We'll see. This is one of my favorite things. This is a Figma Max Factory Metal Gear Solid 2 Sons of Liberty Snake. Now, yes, most people who are watching this who know about this figure, there are many fakes out there, and I've actually gotten 2 of them. Only thing is, the 2 I bought were $12.99 a piece. That means $13. The real figure is so rare now that it's actually like around $130. I got this one when it was $100. I made sure it was real. It definitely is because it hasn't broken, and all the other ones break immediately. They also have a lot of ugly molding in the paint. This one doesn't. And I actually customized this guy myself. I made that, what do you call it, eye patch, because I wanted to make this a Metal Gear 4 version. He didn't have one, and that's actually made from a Mega Bloks gun strap and a piece of electrical tape. And I just cut the electrical tape and form it to his eye, and it actually pulls off. It looks good. I got this this little 1911 Colt. Let's see if we can focus. That's too bad. But yeah, I put a silencer on there. Put a sight on there just to make it look like in Metal Gear 4 when you were able to customize your weapons. This was the original M16 M4 carbine that came with him, but I took off the handle and I put a couple of sights there, a flip up sight. That is actually a Mega Bloks tubular piece, and I actually put a piece of rubber hose in that from the rubber hoses from the little Mega Bloks sets, and it fits on quite well. And I put a flashlight on, put a laser on top, and that's my customized figure right there. Right down here is another Revoltech figure, and that's from Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater. He's got his really cool sniper rifle right here. Got his walkie-talkie, cigar, of course, holding the gun back up there. I put a Viper right here because that's Solid Snake. That's Big Boss, also known as Old Snake or Snake. It's always Snake, so Viper's a snake, so why not put a Viper with a snake? And there is a Snake Eyes from Hasbro minifigures. This one is hard to find. I found it. I customized it. There's supposed to be straps that come down from his vest. I cut those because I didn't like them. I put the sight on his rifle right here because it didn't have one. And I had to pop another hole on his other side so I could put the knife on that side, so when I position the gun on his shoulder, it's not pressing against the knife. Put 2 fake bullets right there just to add to his badassness. We got some box that came with the figure right here from the Orange California whatever company in Metal Gear Solid 4. Those are mini katanas, of course. Another Revoltech character figures from Muv-Luv, M-U-V-L-U-V. Really cool anime if you guys want to watch it. That's one figure. That's another one. I put in a double gun pose, basically like shooting backwards. That is a Play Arts Kai tall figure, about 1/6 scale, I believe. And that is, of course, Gray Fox, Cyborg Ninja, also known as Frank Yeager. Cool name they gave him. So many names this guy's known as, but of course Cyborg Ninja is probably the main one. Next to him, I have another Play Arts Kai Raiden from Metal Gear Rising Revengeance. Really cool video game. Really cool installment on the extending the series of Raiden's life and everything, and I got him in a cool crossing pose because he's so cool he doesn't even need to be intimidated. He's just standing there. There is a Revoltech Union Creative. That's a little small company they made. This is another figure that's Metal Gear Solid 5, the Phantom Pain, or no, this one is, what's that? Forget what the other one's called. Yeah, Phantom Pain. And that is the Snake that's not really Snake if you guys know the game, because, well, if you knew the series, you would know. So here's a wide out to that. Down here, not too much. We got some DVDs, of course, but I got a revolver. That is fake. This is 100% replica. There's a stopping pin right there in the barrel. You can actually see it. And it's also just not made to fire, but it can cock, it can shoot. Well, the trigger can move. And I just love Western shit. Always love cowboy stuff. And that's pretty cool if you ask me. Right here is something I got a long time ago when I was with my dad. Gift shop. It's basically a bunch of little car parts, bike parts that were made into a bike, which is pretty cool if you ask me. Another Micro Machines monster truck right here. This is a Hot Wheels I've been meaning to paint and try to customize. Can't get to it, as I told you guys before. Widen out to that small shelf. Now I'll get to a bigger one. This one. We got Hot Wheels, old school Le Mans racers. This is a masterpiece Beast Wars Transformers right here, Cheetor or Cheetah or Cheetor. Love this figure. When I was a kid, he was the coolest one I can remember, so I made sure to get him. This is a Mega Construx Mega Bloks that came out not too long ago. The Queen alien, especially from AVP, if you guys watched the first one. Pretty cool. Love that figure. Got my Tech Deck collection. We actually have it from generation to generation too. Goes from the first generation to the second to the third, all the way up to the most current one, and even the little mini one right there that I was able to find. Those are those little Tech Deck, not Tech Deck, I forgot who made these, but they're cool toys that have little marbles in them, and you throw them. I'm sure some of you out there know what these are like, but you just throw them up on like curves of the wall, and they can catch themselves with balance and do pretty cool tricks. They're pretty fun, but I just wanted to add to the fingerboard collection. And got a bike right here, of course, Tech Deck bike. Behind him, number 6 bike, that's from a company called MTX Moto Tracks. No, I'm sorry, not that. MXS. MXS. This was a company I used to play all the time. A company I used to love buying all the time. And they made dirt bikes like that guy right there. That's number 4, Ricky Carmichael. Low figures that were on dirt bikes. The back suspension moved, but the front didn't. I like these guys because the engines look real. The new ones today that they make and currently and made before had a battery pack in them, and they made sound. Really annoying, really stupid. I hated those. So I tried to find these old ones. There's not many left. Got an old bike under him. That is Evil Knievel's bike from back in the day. I just had that from a long time ago. It broke recently. Should be an exhaust pipe on there, but it's not because it broke. Hot Wheels. Hot Wheels, Hot Wheels, Hot Wheels. My friend at work a long time ago, my other job, made me those because she knew I love toys, and I just added that to my collection because why not? It just adds to that white wall back there so that it's not just an ugly white spot. Got some Hot Wheels back there. Usually I don't go for the futuristic, cartoonish type, but a friend of mine got me those, and they meant well, so I kept it and put it as part of the collection. So there's that. Right here, just some stuff to fill up. Stupid little guitar I got a long time ago from vacation. It's just interesting because it had a random ugly Spider-Man drawing on the back. Doesn't really look too good. Looks like they quit after a while. Got a knife back there. Got a cool little Batman, the Adam West Batman series. And an old school phone. Not real, of course. So, that's all the figures and toys I have. These guys right here. Now we're going to move on to the cars. First I have Tech Deck stuff on the front. I don't know why. I just ended up putting stuff on the top here. Got a Tech Deck on a rail. Bike near a little divider. And I don't have a spot to put this yet, but this is an old school Mega Bloks Sniper Outpost thing. I got this on purpose because it came with map pieces. That's the only reason why I got it, is because it had pieces of a map. And I updated the inside of the outpost right here on the inside because it has like pictures of maps all over the place to make it look like just more authentic. But anyways, there's that top. Here we have all these other cars. This is from a company called Jada Toys. This car, this Toyota Supra, this RX-7, and this Lexus, all three of these are over 10 years old. That's why they're still in the box, because I'm trying to keep them in there as long as possible. I loved these when I was a kid. It was a really cool version of a toy company, Jada Toys, Jada, and they did Import Racer. That's a magazine that does import cars, and that's a cool Supra. We got the RX-7 right there, and then we got the other Lexus right here. And I was lucky enough to find these a while ago, and now they're quite expensive, so I'm lucky I got them now. This is from a car show I got a long time ago. This is not Hot Wheels. This is some other brand, but I forget. It's a Pontiac GTO. Got some 2 micro machines right here. Hot Wheels Hot Rod. This was from the Hard Rock Cafe when I went to Universal. I was working there, and this was something that just caught my eye when I was walking by, and I had to get it, of course. That is my Corvette Hot Wheels right there, blue Corvette. 2 more micro machines right here. Another hot rod, basically the same thing like this one, just a different paint job. I forget what company this one is, but this is a Dodge Super B. Love the color, love the car. There's the first section. Down here we have a Ferrari Daytona, one of my all-time favorite cars of all time. Just beautiful, gorgeous. We have 2 of them for Hot Wheels right next to it. Ferrari Enzo. Lamborghini Hot Wheels, Ferrari Hot Wheels. Thought that one was really rare, looked it up. Not as rare as I thought. Isn't that how it goes when we think we have something rare? We got an old school die-cast Harley. You can't even find these online anymore. I tried to. My dad had these long before I was alive, and when things changed, I made sure to take them when I could, and they are really old, and they came from like a boot barn or some type of store like that. I don't know what it's called, but I got that. That was from a car show my pops and I went to, the LA Roadster Show, 2001. Kept that all this time. It's another Hot Wheels Ford GTX-1. We got one of Elvis Presley's famous Cadillacs, and that, of course, is Matchbox Collectibles with another Matchbox collectible right on top. 69 Chevy Camaro SS with the Coca-Cola Santa Claus. Here we have mostly Johnny Lightning. This is a company that's a little better than Hot Wheels, especially with the detail in the cars. Gonna go by this slowly right here. Sorry for the green bar. I'm trying to get as good an angle as I can. I've been collecting these for a long time. Been keeping them as clean as I could. Got my setup right there. These are more Jada toys. That's another old one. That Lexus, that's a 10-year-old one. That Celica is another 10-year-old one. That's current from their line today. Current, and current, but still a great lineup. I just put this stuff in the back right here just to fill up the shelf. I got this really mini Hot Wheel, World's Smallest. Used to make a lot of different stuff, World's Smallest, and that's a really cool Hot Wheels. So that's basically it, guys. Sorry if it felt rushed. It was slow at the end, but then all of a sudden I started going fast. Oh, and now that we come here, this is the other side of my toys. Just put a Hot Wheels wall of my favorite Hot Wheels. We got some tuners right here. Fast and the Furious 240. Bike car. Go through these slowly. As if you guys care. I don't know. Maybe you do, but I just want to get the whole thing so my OCD doesn't freak me out. And got them. So that's it, guys. Like I said, it's been a while since I've made a video. I hope you guys like what I have. I love what I have. It's the coolest stuff I could find. Trying to find more. Leave it in the comments below. Hope you guys enjoyed this. Sorry it's been so long. Everyone stay safe out there and have a great day. Take it easy.